So I had gone out to dinner on a Wednesday with Felicia. We were planning a trip to Europe, and like halfway through drink, she was like, "Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, Luigi and his girlfriend broke up." And I was like, "What? We have been sitting here for an hour and you were just now telling me this? Oh my God."
My first memory of meeting Andrea was at a kickball game in Golden Gate Park. And I remember her walking up, and I think she had just moved to San Francisco, maybe a little while ago. And I remember her walking up, and she was super tan and totally hot. And I remember she came with my cousin, and I pulled my cousin aside. Who's that?
I remember people telling me, when you know, you know. And I'm like, you know, that's kind of silly. And it is so unbelievably true.
Since we had started dating, we probably didn't spend more than a day apart from each other. I mean, we literally spent every day together, and it just worked out. It worked really well. We worked really well together. So I think that was the biggest attraction for me, and her good looks.
I probably won't even, I'll probably just eye on the prize it. I think I'll just lock eyes with him and not even though all the people that we love will be surrounding there, I'm just gonna be thinking, oh my gosh, the moment's here. I finally get to marry the man of my dreams.
I think there's just gonna be so much emotion there that it's like, oh, this day's actually here. She's actually walking down the aisle. She's actually got this dress on that I've heard so much about and haven't seen, that it's just like all gonna come together, and I feel that I'm just gonna lose it.
Today for sure is a special date, and many years ago, on September 20th, almost 80 years ago, there was another Luigi that got married, and it was Luigi's grandfather. Well, their wedding lasted for 60 years, so there's no better way for you two to start. The only thing is that they had 8 kids, so maybe it's better if I start getting a little bit faster if you want to catch up with him.
I can't wait to introduce Andrea as my wife, and have a completely new chapter of our life, to start.
I can't even imagine what it's going to be like looking around and literally everyone that I love more than anything in the world being in one room together.
And now, inasmuch as you, Andrea and Luigi, have given and pledged your love and faithfulness each to the other, and have declared the same by joining hands, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
30 years from now, I think just the same spontaneous laughing, a lot of laughter. We laugh all the time, which I think is so important in a relationship, and I hope that it's just as it is today, only better, because we'll have children who will probably have had children and grandchildren, and stronger than ever because of all the things that we would have been through over those 30 years.
I would hope that we were still all smiles, you know, that we still looked at each other the same way, and that we would still get excited every time we walk into the door and see each other, and motivated as we both are today.